Earth's deepest secrets, that governments don't want you to know it, is the deepest, most alien place on Earth, more remote than Mars, more mysterious than the Moon. 7 miles beneath the Pacific Ocean lies a world so extreme that it defies our understanding of life itself, the Mariana Trench. Here, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, temperatures hover near freezing, and sunlight has never touched the seafloor. Yet recent discoveries suggest this abyss may hold the key to humanity's greatest mysteries, and some secrets that powerful forces would prefer remained buried forever. Stretching over 2,500 miles long and reaching depths of nearly 36,000 feet, the Mariana Trench is Earth's deepest scar. To put this in perspective, if Mount Everest were placed in its deepest point, Challenger Deep, the peak would still be over a mile underwater. More people have been to space than to the bottom of this trench. In fact, only 4 people in history have ever reached its deepest point. NASA's budget is 20 times larger than all deep ocean exploration combined. Why? What are we not being told about Earth's final frontier? In recent years, military sonar readings have detected massive objects moving at impossible speeds in the trench's depths. Hydrophones have recorded sounds that don't match any known marine life. Most disturbing of all, several deep-sea research missions have been classified by governments immediately after completion. When James Cameron descended to Challenger Deep in 2012, certain footage from his expedition was never released to the public. The official reason? National security concerns. But security concerns about what? About life forms that challenge everything we know about biology? Or something else entirely? In 2019, a joint American-Japanese research mission using autonomous underwater vehicles captured something extraordinary. At a depth of 32,000 feet, their cameras recorded geometric structures embedded in the trench wall, structures too regular, too purposeful to be natural. These formations appear to be metallic, arranged in perfect hexagonal patterns spanning hundreds of meters. When the footage was submitted for publication, it was immediately seized by the Department of Defense. Dr. Sarah Chen, the marine biologist who led the mission, was placed under a non-disclosure agreement that prevents her from discussing her findings for the next 50 years. Marine geologists insist these formations are natural, the result of unique mineral crystallization under extreme pressure. They point to similar hexagonal patterns in basalt columns found on land, like the Giant's Causeway in Ireland. However, independent researchers note critical differences. The trench formations show signs of artificial joining methods, with what appears to be welded seams between sections. More puzzling, spectral analysis suggests the material contains elements not naturally occurring on Earth. Some theorists propose these could be remnants of ancient technology, either from a pre-flood civilization or something far more exotic. The geometric structures aren't the only anomaly. In 2021, the research vessel Limiting Factor detected massive cavities within the trench walls, hollow spaces that shouldn't exist at such depths. Sonar imaging revealed these voids are not random caves, but appear to be artificially carved chambers, some large enough to house aircraft carriers. Even stranger, these chambers emit a low-frequency humming sound that can be detected by sensitive instruments. The frequency, exactly 52 Hz, matches the calls of the world's loneliest whale, suggesting either an incredible coincidence or something deliberately mimicking marine life. Ancient texts from various cultures describe beings emerging from the deepest parts of the ocean. The Mesopotamian Apkallu, the Japanese Kappa, and the Polynesian water spirits all share remarkably similar descriptions. Intelligent beings from the ocean depths who possessed advanced knowledge. Could these be cultural memories of actual encounters? More intriguing, several ancient maps show detailed knowledge of ocean depths that shouldn't have been possible without modern sonar. The Piri Reis map, dating to 1513, accurately depicts ocean floor features near the Mariana Trench that weren't officially discovered until the 1950s. How did ancient cartographers know what lay miles beneath the ocean surface? What we do know officially about the trench is already extraordinary. Scientists have discovered thriving ecosystems in conditions once thought impossible for life. Giant single-celled organisms called xenophyophores, some the size of dinner plates, carpet the seafloor. Strange amphipods, shrimp-like creatures, survive by consuming the carcasses of whales and other animals that sink from above. Most remarkable are the microbes that seem to derive energy not from sunlight or organic matter, but directly from the Earth's core through chemosynthesis. These organisms challenge our understanding of life itself. If life can thrive in such extreme conditions on Earth, it suggests life could exist in equally hostile environments elsewhere in the universe. But some of these organisms display behaviors that puzzle scientists. Coordinated movements, complex structures, almost as if they're following some kind of intelligence. Despite its scientific importance, the Mariana Trench remains largely off-limits to independent research. The area is heavily monitored by military forces from multiple nations. Commercial diving operations are prohibited without special permits that are rarely granted. Most suspicious, several civilian research missions have been turned away from certain coordinates within the trench, with researchers told these areas are restricted for national security. Environmental protection is the official reason, but environmental groups themselves have been denied access. What could be so sensitive about studying marine life that it requires military-level secrecy? Perhaps the most unsettling discovery came in late 2024, when a deep-sea mining probe captured something that defies explanation. At 35,000 feet deep, the probe's lights illuminated what appeared to be a massive eye, easily 10 feet across, staring back from a crevice in the trench wall. The eye tracked the probe's movement for several minutes before the creature retreated deeper into the darkness. The footage exists, but accessing it requires the highest levels of government clearance. What lives in Earth's deepest places? What ancient secrets lie buried beneath 7 miles of crushing water? And why are some discoveries considered too dangerous for the public to know? The Mariana Trench isn't just Earth's deepest mystery, it may be humanity's most carefully guarded secret. The ocean covers 71% of our planet, yet we've explored less than 5% of it. In the deepest trenches, in the most remote corners of our world, discoveries await that could change everything we think we know about Earth, about life, and about our place in the universe. But as long as these discoveries remain classified, as long as access is restricted, we may never know the full truth. If this documentary opened your eyes to the mysteries hidden in our planet's depths, share it with others who deserve to know what lies beneath. Subscribe for more investigations into the forbidden knowledge that powers that be would rather keep secret. Because the truth isn't just down there in the darkness, it's waiting to surface.